Well, it's been a long road getting here, from the excavation around the house to the laying the foundation to hand chiseling all of those stones and building up the new room, and then finally pouring the concrete for the terrace. But today we take things one step further by making a floating staircase.
So today is a very exciting day because we are building stairs up to our balcony, up to our terrace, and I'm so excited to see how this is going to turn out. This is one of the things that I've had a really hard time envisioning what it would look like, but it's going to be really, really cool to watch come together.
There's an incredible amount of math required in making stairs like this. You have to account for the thickness of the stones that we're going to use, obviously the height and length of the stair run. This is a moment where I just sit back, watch, and learn.
Finns det låg finna que pode, né?
Bravo Bradey, molto bene. Spingi a me Bradey. Ok, molto bene.
Molto bravo.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Quelli anche portano.
Oh, molto grazie.
Vai. Passano i chiodi. Dai Bradey.
Ready!
Chioda.
So here's what we're working on. We're going for a really grand staircase. Does this work for you?
No.
What?
I don't think so.
Well, it's,
Dra Carlo!
it's too late now. I like it. Is it too big?
I know, I can see where the inner form is.
I don't have a tape measure with me, but it'll only be about
Yeah, I can see
more or
it.
less here.
It looks good. You can see where the
We still
bottom
want to
part
cut
is
the
sticking out.
panels.
Cos'è? Dica.
Problema.
No problema.
Sono troppo grosso.
Oh no. Solo dobbiamo dare spazio.
So obviously we have a lot of weight to hold up once we pour that concrete, so we're trying to squeeze in as many of these supports as possible underneath these stairs. And then of course we'll have a floating staircase. We'll have lots of storage underneath here. I'm thinking probably for firewood.
So the first step in building these stairs is building the wooden form, because these are actually going to be concrete floating stairs, which is really cool. So as they're building these forms, it's becoming clearer how this is all going to work together to make these stairs.
Molto very good.
Molto bene.
Adesso
have
proviamo
cookies.
questa.
Thank you, Heather.
Oh, it's a beautiful day.
How you say?
Heather has saved the day.
Yay! Everybody needs a little cookie in the afternoon.
It's a Monday. We need it.
I know, it's a Monday, it sure is.
Coffee break.
Hey, oh. Very, very, very good.
Ti piace questi? Carlo?
Molto buoni.
Questi? Conoscere?
Sì, basta.
Molto, molto bene.
No, basta, no, no. No, basta. No, no.
Oh, basta, sì, sì, sì.
Sì, sì,
No,
sì.
due.
Dai, che quella non la può fare, la può bene.
So in order to make these stairs floating, they do need to be made out of concrete. But our hope is that you won't see any concrete at all, that you'll actually be covered in this hand chiseled stone that these guys have been working so hard on. So it's gonna be really, really pretty.
The top of the steps and I should know what that's called. What's
This part.
the rise and the tread are going to be covered up. You look up the terms.
Okay,
Fix
right
it.
now?
Everything's going to be covered in stone, and then the sides of the stairs, for a while there will be visible concrete, but we will be covering it up with a dark metal that matches the roof, so everything will tie together.
It's gonna be really pretty.
So while we're calling this a floating staircase, what we mean by that is there's going to be a massive hole underneath for storage, which I'm anticipating using as firewood storage, which I think will be both aesthetically beautiful and functional. Those stairs are going to be 1.1 meters wide. What is that, like 3.3 feet? Yeah, close to that. Math.
Yeah, the conversion is hard in the brain. It
Something
really
like
is.
that. And that should be plenty enough space to store firewood under there and always have probably a year's supply of firewood dry and ready to go. So structurally, this is held up from a large chunk of concrete at the base, as well as a large chunk of concrete at the top that's been tied into the terrace concrete. As we were pouring the terrace concrete, we first put in some rebar to hold the stairs in place. And then we're also drilling into the stones, as well as removing some of the stones in order to allow concrete to get into the wall that we've made behind me to hold us up together. But aside from this space and up top, there is no underside support to hold this up. So it is, in a sense, kind of floating and attached to the side of the house.
Okay, so one thing that I have been wondering about is there another step that goes on top of this? Like, how do the stairs actually form with the concrete?
Sure. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting. As you pour the concrete, so obviously what you're referring to, right, is that there's nothing underneath here.
No, like how does it
How do you
stop
form
at
the
the stair?
steps?
Like how does it end up getting a stair out of this?
As you pour the concrete in, it kind of rushes down and fills up the bottom, and then once it closes in here, the concrete stops pouring through. So then you'll trowel this out flat, and and then kind of move up to the next step. I'm having a hard time
okay.
explaining it.
No, I think I understand what you mean.
It is kind of weird as you
Oh, that's me. I need to go pick up the kids.
as you think about the theory of how it works. It is really weird and hard to explain, but then as we pour concrete, it'll kind of all make sense. So at the same time that we pour the concrete for the stairs, we're also going to be pouring a very small, about 1 foot tall wall against the mountain here, first out of concrete and then faced in stone like everything we're doing. The purpose of that is simply to keep water off of the terrace, because as we have those layers of concrete and that insulation, we don't put in this extra wall back here, the water coming from the mountain will actually soak between the layers of the concrete and get into the insulation and soak down into the house. Once the concrete has been poured, we'll go back and face that with stone, put stone on top as well, and then it'll be a nice long seating bench out of stone against the back wall. So the last time I was back here at our apartment, I shared with you our water filtration system we use from Waterdrop, and you guys were very interested in that. So today I thought I would share with you 2 other water filters from Waterdrop, who is the sponsor of today's video. We have 2 new filters to tell you guys about. One is a kitchen under sink water filter for the water that you drink, and one is an under sink bathroom water filter that purifies and enhances the water that you use to wash your face with minerals. This is the 15 UA under sink water filter, which is perfect to mount underneath your kitchen sink, as it has a very long lifespan of 16,000 gallons of water, which is about 24 months of use. This has an upgraded multi-stage filtration system to effectively reduce lead, chemical impurities, sediment, chlorine, to make sure your water is safe to drink and tastes great. The installation is very easy as it features push to connect fittings, and the entire installation process takes approximately 3 minutes, so you'll have better tasting water in no time. The second filter is this BFU1 filter, which is specifically designed as a skincare friendly water filter, perfect to install under your bathroom sink. This filter is pretty cool as it's enriched with a trace mineral called strontium, which is actually very good for your skin. It helps relieve inflammation, calm irritated skin, alleviate redness, and help the skin barrier function. So not only is this a filter that removes 99.9% of bacteria, 95% of chlorine, sediment, and all of this other nastiness, but it's adding back in minerals that are good for your skin. It also softens the water. So when you're washing your face, you're not just stripping everything away, but you're adding back in trace minerals to help with skin irritation and dryness. Now it's Mother's Day right around the corner. I know that Heather is obsessed with her skincare routine and is always looking for new ways to wash her face without causing too much irritation and dryness. So I'm thinking that this filter might be a good little addition as a Mother's Day treat, and I'm personally fascinated by it as it not only removes everything nasty, but adds back in healthy minerals. This filter is also easy to install. It takes 2 to 3 minutes to install, and both of these filters I would say is a very easy DIY installation process. Now Waterdrop has some amazing deals going on for Mother's Day, so be sure to visit the website through the link in the description below, or by scanning this QR code. If you're interested in either of these filters or anything in their water filtration catalog, go check it out, and thanks to Waterdrop for sponsoring today's video.
Forza qua. Molto buona. Parla perché non lo vuoi dire.
So can you picture it now?
I can picture it now.
Now that
Now
it's
that we
finished.
have, these stairs poured, it makes a lot more sense than in the beginning. It was a big puzzle to me how this was all going to come together, but I am so excited. And I think we mentioned before that these are going to be covered in stone, which will just take them to the next level. It's going to be so pretty.
Covering the whole stairs in stone actually was confusing from a mathematical perspective because the entire stairs that we've just made, the finished height of them will be about 10-15 centimeters taller, and then the entire stairs will shift out 10 to 15 centimeters. So getting all our math and the rise and run properly took some time, but at least for now we have cement stairs to be able to walk up and down to the terrace. Having to mix just a little bit more cement. I keep robbing from the steps beneath to bring the level up. So I need like half a bucket more of cement. Concrete, not cement. The reason I always get cement and concrete confused is because there is no word in Italian for concrete. There's only cemento. So we talk about cemento all day long. You have calcestruzzo as well, but everyone just says cemento. So I get confused. All right, the real master steps in. I'm feeling lazy today.
It's done. See if I can get my hair. I lost my hair thing this morning because Alexa forgot hers. So I often don't get enough time to be here on property just because I'm always running the kids around and doing all the other normal life stuff. But when I do get a chance, it's really exciting to be able to kind of pitch in and it's definitely been a little extra chaotic lately with the crews here, which has also been really, really nice. But it's a little bit harder for me to kind of jump in because oftentimes I just kind of get in the way a little bit more than I usually would. But I still love to kind of get my hands dirty and do my best to learn all these new things.
Alright, so now that the stairs are done, we're going to be building up this wall. We're going to go ahead and build it out of bricks,
Okay.
like so. I can decide where to place it. Wall will end here,
Yep.
which I like having this
Yeah,
kind of
so then we'll have this as like a ledge, and then the wall will go up here, and then that kind of opens up the space a bit more. I think that'll be really pretty.
Molto troppo bello.
Well, it's crazy how fast it's going, but today we're now closing in the bathroom wall. We're using these red clay bricks, and then we will cover that with a render like we've done in the walls downstairs. And then the last wall, the wall that runs the length of the hallway, will be made out of drywall. But also Carlo in the background is working on building up our bedroom doorway, which I'm very excited about. Okay. Aiuto. Grazie. No. My family came to visit me.
What did you do to the tripod?
I painted it
Why?
so that nobody would step on it.
Chloe, I think there's a lot you haven't seen, huh?
Come see the stairs. All right, don't walk up them. Okay.
We don't want any footprints. Wow,
cool?
looks good, guys.
So it's too firm to put your handprints in, but I thought maybe we could carve your names in it. Yeah, let's carve your names in it.
You have a pencil or something, or a piece of wood?
We'll use this thing.
Screwdriver.
Who
Can
wants
I
to?
use this?
It'll be better to use the screwdriver. Who wants to go first?
Can I go first?
Yeah.
Push your sleeves up just in case, okay? Use it like a pencil.
That's not a pencil.
Good job.
See?
Yeah. Go slow so you get it nice and pretty.
Nice and pretty. C-H.
Each step for each name. Is that what we're doing?
You can do that.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you don't forget your O.
Good job.
This is really messy.
Yeah. That's okay. Yep. Top it off. And then I'll clean it up for you.
There we go.
Nice.
Good job.
I can't read it.
E24.
You guys want to go and see the new bathroom wall?
Yeah.
All the windows are kind of covered up, so it's really dark. But
Okay.
you can at least get an idea.
I'm excited to see it.
You can walk all the way to the edge and take a look, okay?
Whoa!
Isn't that weird?
Cool.
Molto bene.
Molto bene.
Molto bene.
Molto bene. This is exciting. I was worried that it would feel really, really closed off. And obviously there's scaffolding and stuff everywhere, so it's a bit crazy, but it feels really good to me. It's a house. I'm so excited. I know on camera it looks super dark in here, and that's because we're using these bright spotlights, and then the camera adjusts those bright spotlights, but there's gonna be plenty of light once we're done putting in the lights, and I think we might even try for a skylight. We'll see. That would be awesome.